beneath the Earth in a space that, you know, aside from the natural Earth insulation, the cold of the night avoids some biscuit pre-biting.
Yeah.
It's the warmth is welcome, and you think back and you have really no idea what sense of time it is. You really don't. You know how long you've been in here. It could have been minutes, hours. It's hard to tell.
It's days down here, Trinket. We're in prison forever. This fucking title. I thought I wanted it. I thought I did.
Trinket goes, really?
I know.
I don't want to stay here forever.
Well, it's not going to be forever. Eventually we'll get sick of it, dear.
Okay.
And we'll leave.
Okay. And Trinket kind of falls asleep.
I lean back on him and just look up at the roots. And say, oh, hello. You have something to tell me, and I want to hear it. And I'm getting tired of being down here, but I swear I'm fine. I'm going to keep concentrating. Because I'm committed to you, and I'm committed to this hunt, and I'm committed to this title and this city. And your tree, and your
the other day,
leaves,
he
and
almost
your
choked
trunk,
you. He
and
tried to eat it so
some
fast.
dirt around me and all of that. And I'm going to keep thinking.
Okay.
Probably what
Thinking
happened
about
with
this
the
room back in
jeans.
Trinket, the warmth is comforting.
Yeah, look, she's almost 17, so if I just hit 20 decks, that seems like a good
Alright.
solid number to just keep as a base number. It's like a +5 to everything. Feels good.
Oh, I thought it was a 20.
No,
But
I'm
it's
saying
not.
5's a pretty good
15.
number.
15, okay. You lean back in the Trinket and you watch this darkened space where there's no light, and so you're relying on your elvish dark vision, your half-elvish dark vision to kind of still take in the space. There's no color, but you understand the shapes and the shapes of the roots. And what seems like days go by, and your mind wanders to Percival, your mind wanders to
Jack, stop looking on the floor. There's nothing
the
there, you
recent
fatty.
adventure in the Hells, to the heights.
He was literally watching you eat and looking down, and watching you eat and then looking down. Yeah, he's straight up watching.
Like, what are you gonna do? Stay here? The whole point of you and your brother was to go and
He's such my
wander,
chunky
not be
monkey.
moving to anything. You know, to be free.
Oh, I don't feed you.
But then what is freedom at that point? Is it taking responsibility? Your mind just cyclically continues to fold in itself, all these questions and these answers, and then questions those answers.
Yeah, he's just,
You begin to fall asleep. And you swear for a moment, you begin to see the roots of the sun tree begin to grow and curl in your direction. And you try and move, but you find yourself unable to, paralyzed.
Yes, that's what it is. That's where it's like, I don't want to leave though.
Trinket is more roots that are curled.
Stop begging.
There's
Stop
a
begging.
clasp of various growing subterranean plant life that is just beginning to impose on your space. Your vision begins to dull to blackness. You watch as the roots reach out and grab
Found
around
it
the
just
sides of your
different
head
side.
and your neck. And
That's what I'm saying.
Up,
It's just
and you
like,
start
yeah,
getting
I'm
flashes, memories
hanging out
of
next to your feet.
the
you know,
interior of the tree in Feywild. Of the
Does
way
something
those
happens
roots
to
just
happen?
Yeah, this
reaching,
happens funny,
trying to
over
grasp
my
whatever
mouth.
life and emotion they can find, and that fear begins to seep up into your throat, but you withstand it. Your understanding of the importance of this, knowing that this can't be real, you shrug off this vision in spite of the roots bringing darkness to your vision. Everything goes cold and still.
Everything's cold and still.
And the darkness opens up once more, like your eyes, the lids just fold.
I have all weekend off.
Reveal.
I will go to work till like
A beautiful,
Sunday night.
moonlight dappled,
That's so awesome.
pristine, glass-like pond in the middle of the deep forest.
I worked.
Very thickly wooded forest, with a very, very small series of gaps in the canopy that allow these beams of white moonlight to hit the surface to refract. Still,
That's
calm,
Saturday night.
cold,
I'm not
quiet.
Friday.
A very faint mist has gathered across the surface of this water.
6.
And you just observe.
Hopefully,
Tense.
Nope.
You don't feel yourself breathing. You feel like I should be breathing. Am I dead? If I should breathe, that's what it means to live. But you don't sense that experience. And by the time that thought crosses you to the point where you can feel the panic beginning to brim up in the back of your mind,
Not sure.
the water breaks and you watch as the shape emerges
But like,
from the surface of the water. Ripples begin to cascade out from the outside of the shape as it steps. 1, 2, 3 times bipedal in movement, this large humanoid shape begins to step forth from the water. You see this almost 10-foot tall humanoid mass begin to step out from the water. You can see from the glistening liquid that is just coasting off of its back and body, unkept by any fur or flesh, there is a hide, a rhino-like thick gray scaled almost hide that seems to cover the entirety of its form. But what you see is its back, this massive muscled shoulder shelf, and 2 tree trunk-like arms that just swing and dangle from the sides as it begins to step further and further out of this pond. And at first you see this creature, but you still sense it belonging. And then you sense that there's a reason for this emergence. And at that point you watch as the creature, which is now maybe up to its waist, pushing onto knee depth in the water as it reaches the edge of the surface. You don't see its face, you just see over its shoulder and its massive back, no head emerging over top. It stops and turns back, and as the shoulder turns you can see the head, which is actually protruding forward out of the torso. The slumped, plated, armored head with a jaw that just remains closed with a series of teeth in the bottom. And what you see for just a glimmer are its yellow eyes glowing, all 6 of them in rows of 2 across the top as it glances back in your direction.
We all know that studying with Facebook.
And it just leaps out of the
We all
water
know that,
and begins
okay?
darting through trees.
Does it look
And
like
vanishing
we were
in
born
distance, and you
yesterday?
realize the hunt is
We've
up.
all had this experience.
Your vision comes back to you. There's no vines and tree that's just sleeping behind you. And you're there in the cold darkness beneath the sun tree. What do you do?
Makes
It
it
worked! I
Makes
worked!
you feel
You
sucky.
awesome,
Yeah.
Suntree! You're the
It
best!
really makes you feel
Handle!
sucky because
That
we
is
feel
some
like-
fucked up shit!
Instead
Okay,
of like coming and hanging out, and then
drink
just
it.
going home like maybe
Wake up.
10 and studying for a good like hour after picking
we
up.
have to go hunt a thing!
Well,
That looks
she's
really
like-
scary!
It's
I'm
I don't
gonna
wanna watch it
die.
too
How
much.
about you?
So
So
that's why it's a friend thing.
Oh.
I'm gonna put her in the friend zone
Hopefully
immediately
not.
for me.
Good call! Let's go!
Okay.
thank you. I mean, that's you. You do you.
Just fucking go straight for it!
What are you doing? What are you doing?
She just had a vision. She's gonna she find out what she needs to hunt. She said, "Looks really scary."
Do I remember what it smelled like? It's really fast. It was going through the trees. Do I remember a specific look? Do I remember hearing about a lake in the woods?
You remember seeing it as it left. You took a very quick glimpse at its shape, at its feet, its giant clawed fingers, its humanoid-like hands. You don't know of a scent per se. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Okay,
To
I
kind of
definitely
Look
put
back over the memory of what you have and to pick out details.
my armor back on.
So you're putting on your armor as you're rushing out of the area.
What am I rolling?
Investigation.
I'm rolling really great tonight.
rolling dog shit tonight.
Which is great. 11.
11, okay.
Goodbye.
Best you can tell, given the circumstances, the brief vision you had, the angle of the moonbeams are coming from the right and left, meaning they're, like, from your perspective, they're coming at this angle upon the water. And as you step out into the night, you can see the moon is in a certain place in the sky where you envision, if that is
If I
in,
turn that way, it'll be coming at me this way.
depending on if it's a northern direction or not. So you're trying to think of where the lake was. There are a couple of ponds that you've seen in the forest. You're not fully aware. Percy might be the person to ask about this.
Okay, I'm gonna run to Percy. Do I
Okay.
need to, am I allowed to ask him?
Did you see
I'm
the
gonna run
picture of
fast.
these posted today when we were
Percy,
in the car with them?
you've kind of been
So
hoping
freaking
that everything
cute.
was okay. I haven't heard anything from Vexala since the morning. She's been gone for a good 13 hours at this point. It's close to midnight.
You can't not. The
No,
dog's
no,
amazing.
It's like, it's dogs now.
In my study
Like
working
literally,
with
it's
and you're in the
freaking
process
dogs.
of
Gorgeous.
He's
going
the
through
best
books and
thing
such, and all of a sudden
And he knows
there's
it.
a rush of footsteps and Vexala comes bursting into your room.
Is that you're talking about me?
Yeah, he's sitting there.
Yeah, it was really, really scary though. So thank you.
Sorry and excited.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
I saw a lake, a glade. Do you know of any?
She describes the pond, and it's a smallish pond.
I have a map
Glass-like.
in my study, and I just
Yeah.
pull it out and just hand it. I must have a map. I
You
like,
do,
but
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
please tell me.
Percy, do you know of anything that's big and tall, like around 10 feet, has 6 eyes, going straight down in a row, like in pairs, and then like really thick, tiny skin, like legs like trunks?
Well done.
Well,
Do I know anything?
This is not your specialty. You haven't dealt with the Great Ones personally, and this is not ringing a bell.
is it usually different creatures?
It's different every time.
Okay. Hey, do you remember when we were coming here and we were camping out in the woods outside and there was a woman, I think, that walked by with a pack of, was it wolves?
Yeah.
Did that have anything to do with this?
I don't know.
Great. Just wondering. Just thought of it. Okay. I might see you later. And I go.
Okay, as you dart out, Trinket lumbering after you, you look at the map, and based on the conversation you had as well, there are 2 different locations that have ponds roughly the size that your vision revealed to you. Both of them have a slight break in the canopy, so that's the key that you remember from this, and being a tracker specifically, you know that they're most of the forest, the parchment itself, is a fairly dense canopy, and it rarely has breaks enough to allow that much movement to pass through. I need you to go ahead and make intelligence check.
Oh, good, alright? Stop rolling like shit, alright?
Alright.
Oh god, I thought that was at a 1. Investigation 24.
Because it's an intelligence check, so you should have your intelligence modifier.
An intelligence check would be 19.
That's still very good.
Okay.
Ascertain between the 2 locations on the map, the one that would contain both the right amount of canopy that would be open, the size of the pond, and the location of the moon would be far, far west of Whitestone, slightly north, beginning to just get near to where the Alabaster Sierra mountain range hits the bottom of the valley. So you know that's probably your best bet to get there.
I hop on Trinket's back and we take off.
You leap onto the back of your bear. She goes into a full sprint out of the city. From a few folks that are in the middle of the, kind of drunkenly wandering through the city or in the process of making their way home, they all step aside as Vexalia, Vexalia the Great Hunt, on top of Trinket the bear, comes tearing through Whitestone to the west, barreling towards the gap in the exterior wall of the city, and charging into the depths of the Parchwood Forest. Following the map and keeping tabs on direction, about 40 minutes or so of travel, you eventually come upon where you think this pond should be. Go ahead and roll a tracking check. This will be survival with advantage.
Oh yeah, because this is my favorite terrain.
Yes.
No, same thing, both times. So 22.
22. You make your way and you find the pond, and you recognize it exactly. The moment you get there, this is exactly the pond in your vision. And you glance over and start finding your way around the edge, and eventually you find the thick, heavy footfolds right beneath the water. Because he leapt straight out of the water, so there were no tracks directly out of. But you look just beneath the surface.
I remember jumping into the trees.
Yes, and you look and you can see a few branches are broken, and you begin to trace the direction of
I
where it
cast
went.
Master Other Trace on myself,
Okay.
and I'm gonna stealth after it.
Alright, go ahead and roll stealth check.
Yes.
Who's throwing Trinket for this?
I'm gonna put him in the locket for the time being.
Okay, Trinket goes into the necklace. Go ahead and roll stealth with your pass on trace bonus.
Oh, right. Haha. 33.
33, okay. Very quietly, you dart up into the trees and begin leaping from broken branch to broken branch. Eventually, it leads you into a small opening between a series. The trees here are extremely thick, but there's certain areas where they begin to separate a bit. And you can see heavy impacts where it let down and found some soft ground and begins running. And you can see the tracks, and you take a moment and study these tracks, and you can see exactly how these thick, three-toed feet of the creature dig into the dirt, and you take a very, very close watch on that. I need you to go ahead and make another wisdom survival check to see where those footfalls will take you.
So look, now we're hanging out at Cody's feet. Cody has more burrito.
So again, a 24.
24, okay.
Oh wait, 22.
22, okay. So, you begin darting through, and you notice there are points where it leaps into the trees and vanishes, the trail stops, but you follow the brief. But this creature is heavy. You can see it doesn't leap up into the boughs and hang on a branch. It leaps up
Flea collar?
onto an actual tree trunk and then leaps off the trunk, and where it does, the bark splinters and breaks. Wherever this is, it's extremely dense, it's extremely heavy, and to have the power and strength to lift its form on that thickness means it has some power behind it. Continuing to keep tabs, you're darting through the dark woods. Out of the right of you, you hear a sudden noise, and you are surprised as a series of birds come just fluttering past you, apparently startled for something nearby, and you watch as a forest elk kind of darts past, and is a sign of, naturally in this environment, of relatively recent movement. And you get the sense that you might be gaining on this creature, whatever it's charging. So as you're leaping and running and making the best possible path you can, eventually the trail begins to grow a little cold, and you find a small glade, maybe about 30 feet across. The trees just kind of open, and there's the space, and it's pristine, untouched, and the trail ends entirely.
It's just gone.
No.
Yeah, can I look up? I mean,
Make a perception check.
You're making me chew my nails.
it's a glade. It's an open glade, you said?
It's a clearing in the forest where the canopy opens a little bit, and there's just thick brush. You can see some of the roots of the nearby trees kind of pop up in places, but it's as opposed to previously where the trees are pretty clustered together, and you're kind of finding your way through the slight gaps. This area is opened by about 30 feet.
Oh, well, okay. And it's okay, I get advantage because that's my favorite terrain.
Thank crappers.
That's cocked. I can see that's a 4 though. It's cocked.
It's
but
cocked. Where's the lady?
Go again. Go
Rolls
again.
if you can balance a die on top of it.
That's worse.
Oh my god.
That's worse.
1 and a 2.
Oh
But my perception is 13, so that's 15 for perception.
That's great. That's great, because you're badass.
Wow. Wow. Really? Really, you dicks?
Great, why don't you just
Why are you betraying me in this moment that I need you the most?
Okay, so as you reach this clearing, you glance about,
Sounds familiar.
and
I don't remember that happening.
there's nothing here, there's no
I didn't get to be
sign.
there.
You can attempt to find
It's,
tracks if you like.
It's
But it's like,
embedded
come
in
down.
my memory.
You're currently up in the tree,
That was the rough one for you.
I'm still stealth now.
You are.
I'm making another one. I'm making another one.
You find your way
I can do
stepping
this
onto the
many
sort of
levels plus
soft
one.
floor of the forest.
Oh, that's actually
Is there
really
any other way to break that thing other than thunderstones? Or other than like,
And
like
I'm
a spell
gonna-
here? Because I was
I
gonna
don't
say,
know what
like,
kind of
not a whole
creature
lot
it
other
is,
than
though. I
maybe
don't
like,
know if I
yeah,
can
do
use
like
my-
really nice strength check and just try to
my
find
primeval
Strength check,
awareness.
could have like
Well, you can
analyzed
check
it,
the
like,
I'm gonna
use,
try my primeval
like,
awareness.
perception
what do you
specifically
concentrate on?
on it to like
Um,
find a weak point. There's a
maybe,
bunch of players
The
that
thunderstone was like oddly very useful.
just
Well,
improvise. That's all it is.
I've got aberrations, not a celestial, probably. Even seem like an elemental. So I've got fiends.
So always try not to
Those
roll.
are guys that come from.
Yeah, whatever you can, avoid it.
Yeah, the hells. I've got
It's
aberrations.
adorable.
No, he's going to sleep.
Faye.
He's closing his eyes and he's taking a rest.
I'm gonna go aberrations.
You
Do I have to choose one?
Yeah.
Aberrations are what?
Just
Like
holding him
beholder?
between my feet and he's starting to
Yeah,
like
things
doze off.
that generally come from some touch of the far realm.
I'm
Some
gonna
things that are
focus on that.
okay.
You got off on
As
the
you sit there and focus, my
Oh, yeah, we finished.
using just level 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's within a mile of me.
Yeah. You quietly focus and
Oh, up to
concentrate.
6 within my
Shower,
favorite
glass
terrain.
door.
Sure. Alright.
Shit was.
You sense
Don't do
no
that.
nearby
Don't do that.
aberrations.
Don't do it.
Okay,
That's what
can I
we
take
have
another
Sliding
second?
glass door.
About
Sliding glass door.
fiends.
Like-
No,
Or
no,
what, yeah.
Faye.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
like a super
Sounds
fancy one. It had
fair.
like 4 wheels on a
Gosh
track,
darn it. Is there
and
nothing in my
the tile was
primeval
like
awareness?
quartz, fucking strong
Okay,
as
okay,
shit.
okay.
Took like good
You're doing
30
it,
minutes. Not 30 minutes, maybe like 20 minutes.
I'm
Just
gonna
to drill like one
see
hole.
if I can find any tracks.
Wow.
That's some solid drilling, dude.
It is.
We gotta do a lot of drilling here.
There you went. That
Oh, but that's cocked. It's cocked.
Yeah.
It's a 20, but
It's cocked, it's cocked.
it's cocked.
It got hot.
It's cocked.
Definitely got wet.
Okay, that's
Yes.
so good.
Yeah, I
That's
was
so
saying,
good.
lube it up first.
24.
30 minutes of
24,
drilling.
okay, also
For
do
one.
yourself again, since you're actively doing something.
Yeah, that.
Alright, the dog's gonna
I roll twice because do I roll twice?
I just wanna.
No, you just
32.
32.
Oh, just 32.
I just wanna
Okay.
pick him up and wake him up.
You step out into the shadow,
Little picture.
using the edges of it, and you do see the very, very faint trail, not of feet on the ground,
Just do it,
but of
Cody.
claw marks.
Both is
Just
fine.
very carefully
Can't do
placed,
anything else,
almost
really.
like this,
Yeah.
like monkey walked along the sides of this glade. And the tracks and the claw marks stop in this small cluster of bushes where inside you just barely
Yeah,
see the
can't really do much
faintest
with it
hidden
until
glow
you're
of
done.
6 tiny yellow dots.
Is it looking at me?
It's hard to tell the direction.
Jax.
Yeah. Take out an arrow.
Call my name and got up.
Fire up
It's like, you serious right now?
Sharpshooter.
Okay, sharpshooter. -5 to hit, plus 10 damage. Go for it.
Oh, but I mean, I don't take. I mean, I get no.
She doesn't have to do that, she can.
Yeah,
Just
I
ignore cover.
3/4.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Oh, I see. I see.
That's all.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Just a right, please. Oh
Yes.
shit, the tiny
Oh,
trees have come out.
I could if I didn't put my hunter's mark on it, but I'm gonna hunter's mark him before I do that.
Okay.
Hunter's mark.
Hunter's mark.
Hunter's mark.
Oh,
breaking up the foliage.
The general circle here.
It's a
Fantastic.
circle of trees.
I do not have the actual mini for the creature. This is working for it, but I'll give you the idea.
Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's huge. Maybe this was a mistake. I should have talked to him.
No, man.
Big fan of car rides?
done. No.
He just is a big fan of us.
I'm trying to bramble shot him
Just
so
like
that
a
doesn't,
Yeah.
you know.
You got this.
Okay, we'll put that there.
All he speaks is fucking
Those
Alrighty.
tiny trees.
So.
And wait, before I did that, I get my broom ready. And then I'm gonna do what I did.
Okay, you get your broom ever so carefully ready. You hunter's mark him.
Like that guy.
Next, did you hear what it was?
Shotgun in Jurassic
What
Park.
is she chasing?
Yeah.
I heard that elk thing, but then
Oh no, is that what this is gonna be?
Alrighty. Hunter's marked, and you're taking your bramble shot.
Yes,
Go
and
for
I
it.
got 29.
got his face.
29, that hits.
Ah,
And what's the saving throw on that?
DC
Yeah,
17.
that was. Wake
That
up.
is a 20. Sorry.
He is natural. He does take an additional 48 damage.
Yep.
So I'm rubbing his paws with my
Which
feet,
is
and he's going to
Rapper.
sleep. And he started leaning and
Rummer.
falling asleep, and he jumped because he got startled.
21 bramble shot damage.
Nice.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
10, 12,
Oh, it's been such a long
12,
day.
13, 14. This is, wait. Was
I
this
mean, he got taken out like twice today.
surprise
Outside the
attack?
world.
Yes.
So isn't that an automatic crit?
Yeah.
As an assassin?
Yeah, you're an assassin, it is. So, roll the dice involved there. That's 21 times 2, that's 42.
Plus your
And then,
Oh, arrow. Would you roll for the arrow?
plus the what?
What's the actual arrow damage?
Arrow damage was 2.
50 minutes.
That's 2.
Lightning damage was 2.
Okay, so that's 8 plus whatever your modifier is.
1 for Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And then I get a sneak attack on him too.
Yep, so that's
And then 4 for that.
nice. That is 56 points of damage.
Plus the 8, plus 10 additional for the 8 and the 2 for the bracers.
Right, right. Never mind, that's funny. It's 66 points of damage. So, as you pull back and carefully aim, the arrow just disappears, and you watch as there's a flash of green energy, the arrow impacting on this creature, and the vines pull out.
Nice. She got Brentful.
And the bushes just explode as this entity steps out, just tearing the vines off of its body, throwing them to the ground as they kind of shrivel and shake and then turn to dust and dissipate into the underbrush as the creature steps out and looks directly at you. It's 6 glowing eyes in a
6 glowing
3 by 3
eyes?
pattern like that, staring right at you. The arcing of the energy kind of finishing throughout its body. It stands upright for a moment almost. Its hunched form goes almost more humanoid, and it looks at you with an intelligence you didn't expect.
Oh shit.
And it takes a step, and another step, and seems to almost give you a nod of respect. Roll initiative.
And it's one-on-one. It's like the ranger and it's
Oh wait, do I
prey.
get to roll twice because I'm in my favorite terrain?
Alright, you call this favorite terrain thing a lot. Let me see what that actually works. There are specifics to what your favorite terrain is.
Do
Do I win Dungeons and Dragons as my favorite terrain?
Just ask for a reroll. I don't think that's how it works. You just get like a plus.
It all makes sense
Well,
now.
I don't know.
5th edition and you get an advantage. It counts. You roll 2 d20 and you pick the higher one.
Wow.
That's
That actually is genius.
That is really genius.
You can have
But
urban
you also have
settings as your
disadvantage
favorite
too,
terrain.
which is 2 d20. Pick the
No, it
lower
just
one.
means that your intelligence and wisdom check
Yeah,
is
see, that's at least
different, or,
reasonable. Like, man, I like
Emergency
that
bonus is
as an
double.
option. It's just like, that seems appealing.
Oh, okay.
Work out.
Unless you have 2
Okay.
really
Yeah,
shitty
no,
rolls,
he's not
then
gonna
it's
bet
like,
that.
you
What'd you
know,
roll
one.
for,
10 for initiative.
total initiative 10?
I
Okay.
know, okay, Matthew.
That is just under average.
So, it is now the creature's turn.
Duh.
Great. That's not a good thing.
Alright, 5, 10, 15,
What is
20,
it?
25, 30, 35. It comes rushing up to you. Swings one of its fists towards you. And its finger, it comes back as a fist, and the claws open right as it comes in your direction. First attack, that is a 24 to hit.
That hits me.
Alrighty. You suffer from the first claw strike.
Oh
17 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Pulled the bear out.
As soon as that claw strike comes by, it brings its second claw upward in an uppercut arc. That is going to be a natural 20.
Come on.
That is 28 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
And then it's going to attempt to bite you. Watch now, its jaw, this like snubbed crocodile-like jaw.
So why did it
unhinges
just
and
move
opens
and
up
then it does a
with
full
these
3-round
natural
attack?
kind of
What is this
spiked
shit?
teeth on
Did
its
you
top.
get that?
And bottom side's going to open.
In that version
And
of it,
reach out
you just
towards you.
use all that shit.
And that is
Like, I
a
imagine
15.
when they start off at
That doesn't-
like a monster.
So it goes biting towards you, and after the first two strikes hit you, you duck out of the way, and you hear them snatch together over top, making a horrible clenching noise, but you are not in the jaws when they close. And as you look up, as you duck down, it kind of pulls back and like in a "what have you got" type expression. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna pop Trinket out
There we go.
Okay. Where?
behind him.
Trinket, watch this tiny arc of black energy arc over, and you swear you see to the eyes, even though there is no visible iris, just kind of follow the immediate motion as the rest stay focused on you. And then Trinket appears behind it.
I'm gonna disengage
Okay, is your bonus?
and bamf up into the sky on my broom.
Alrighty. How high up you going? Full movement?
What is that, 30?
That is 30, yes.
Yeah, but I wanna just get up to a tree that's like far away from him.
Okay.
I don't wanna like hang out on the broom, I just wanna be like high enough that he can't like jump up to me right away. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yep, so you were right up there.
Okay.
I'll take some of that.
And then I want to get like brace myself at a tree, so if I fell off the broom, I wouldn't fall onto the ground. I would like land.
So,
in a tree.
so full movement would be about 20 feet up and 10 feet back.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you would be about there, and you'd be a little bit
Your
lower.
ass after that.
We'll say for the purposes of this, since that direction does matter. Alright, so you're back over here. Got it.
Yeah.
Right up against this tree. Alright, so that's your bonus action, that's your movement. What else are you doing?
Yes. He can jump really far. I know.
Up, go up.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
twice. But through my blazing bowstring.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I like call.
She does this rush and you get like probably like 120 worth of damage.
Okay. 25 for the first.
That hits.
Awesome. Okay.
Nice.
This 5 plus 8 is 13.
Alrighty.
Plus 4 for Hunter's Mark. Plus 3 for sneak attack. Plus 4 lightning damage.
24 damage.
Plus 2 for the bracer, so 26 damage.
26.
Oh, wait, plus the blazing bowstring, which is another 7. That's fire damage.
Hunter's Mark is in there already.
And my Hunter's Mark is in there. And then I'm gonna try to do it again. That's fucking cat. Yeah, you fucking cat. 28.
28 does hit.
Oh my god. 16, 17, 18.
You got there some cat
18 for the arrow. Plus 3 lightning damage. Plus 6 for the Hunter's Mark.
Nice.
And I don't get another sneak attack.
No, just once per round.
And the blazing bowstring
Blazing.
is another 7. 5 damage.
67 total damage.
That's not fucking bad.
No, that's
No,
not
that's
Nothing.
I'm sure the thing is on the verge of death.
Alrighty.
No. No,
Yeah,
really,
It's a
it's
big,
not.
it's a big.
Alright, so it's your turn.
I'm
So you
gonna
use all
go.
your actions.
Yeah, all I'm gonna do is go, you know, you seem like a nice guy. I hate to kill you.
You said such confidence. I don't speak English.
The,
It doesn't even sound like
the creatures are, like, it kind of glances over, trinket behind, just kind of looks up at you in the tree and kind of seems to, in a creepily humanoid way, kind of wipe the edge of its jaw and then leap off this tree.
Trinket gets a swipe at him.
Yes, it does. And then leap in your direction from the sky.
What?
So that's dangerous.
Jaw open. So go ahead and make the attack for Trinket.
He's a sailor.
Okey-dokey. I think he likes me, y'all.
What is it, a bite attack or a claw attack? Does it matter?
Whichever one you want.
A bite attack then.
Alrighty.
That is, what was it, this one?
Yep.
12 plus 9. 21.
That hits. Go roll damage for Trinket.
Nice.
Where's my 6? Where's my 6?
That yellow one.
Thanks, Rob. 9.
9 points damage for Trinket. Nice. It leaps in the air, arms out, jaw open towards you. It's going to go ahead and make a bite attack towards you.
Okay.
That is a 23 to hit.
That hits me, motherfucker.
Alright. You suffer 2 points. 19 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh shit.
That's great. That is 34.
34. The jaw attempts to pull you from the broom. The strength of its grasp on you is extremely heavy. You sense it. This is a grapple rend technique it has. However, you manage to just squeeze out of its teeth and elbow it as you push it off with your foot, releasing your grasp. You are not grappled by the creature. However, on its way down, it's going to swing out with its claws as you push it off. It's a natural 1. 2 natural 1s in a row.
He falls to the ground and he hurts himself.
He definitely plummets.
stick.
He falls on his head.
We'll say for the purposes of this, sure. As he lands into the tree slams down. And as he hits the ground and slams, you can see the dirt is like displaced from impact. This creature is extremely heavy and dense. Now seeing it like right in front of your face to the point where its tumbling impact pushed a tree over in the middle of the forest.
Fuck.
That's the end of its turn. You're up.
Okay.
2 1s in a fucking row.
No dice, no.
No, this is my go-to die. This is the fan given die. I use this for
I
everything.
know. I'm gonna do something.
It's all random.
This is all fucking concentration, so I can't do shit. So I'm just gonna, go up higher.
Okay.
I'm gonna hope that I'm going out of his range.
You're going full up?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll say going 30 feet up. Where you were up
If he gets
this.
up there, leave to make it up there to do that
Okay.
again. That's much
And
bullshit.
I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him.
Go for it.
I'm gonna shoot him twice! Ah! 19?
Shoot.
19 does it,
Yes! Yes! Okay, that's 6. Let's see, 14, 15, 16. 16 plus 2 lightning damage plus my 1 for Hunter's Mark. But I do get sneak attack because Trinket's next to him, right? Well, I run
Nope.
Trinket up to him. How about that? I run Trinket up to
Okay.
him. But... So a 6 for the sneak attack.
16 sneak attack. Alright, got it.
Is he prone?
Nope.
Okay.
What? 2
I'm
natural
gonna
ones
for my
and not
bonus
prone?
action
Feels bad, man.
have Trinket attack him with a bite attack before I send off my second arrow.
Go for it. I need you to roll a concentration check, by the way, for your Hunter's Mark, because you took damage.
Oh,
Each of those hits, you
a
gotta remember
20.
that. So just roll a Constitution saving throw.
12.
12. It would have been. That's fine with the first one. Roll again.
That's not 12.
What's that one?
That's lower. That's full.
4, yeah. So Hunter's Mark, actually, that last Hunter's Mark would not have.
That's okay. It was just 1 anyway.
Yeah, so.
That bear is tiny compared to that
Alright.
thing. Holy shit!
I don't do that very often.
I know. It's okay.
Trinket's attack was
Looks like a moonkin.
24.
24 hits.
Okay. So that's 12 for him.
Okay,
And
nice.
then I'm going to do my second attack.
Alrighty.
And that is 20 something. Which
That
is.
hits, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you got Diet Mountain Dew, Max. What do you call me,
I hope we
fat?
can get this at 10, 12.
Just kidding. You're probably tired
Plus
of
4
that.
lightning damage.
It all looks green
And no
to...
sneak attack.
It was closing too. I got there like
You're seeing the high behind you,
8:57.
you're seeing the impact
Oh.
of
The red apple
this.
market.
You can see the dark trails.
Yeah,
of
so I was like,
blood
this one.
slowly dripping from each of these wounds to the arrow's plug bubble. But they're all sticking and they're all staying in. You just see now this pink cushion at the chest now as each arrow stays protruding from the front of this creature. It's like thick gray eyes, the yellow eyes still glaring at you. You can see it looks around. There, you know, it's limited in the vicinity for what it can do. At the end of your turn.
I say, so I mean, what are you doing out here? I mean, do you like work for Pedal? Is this like a thing you do all the time?
Ask her name.
What's your sign?
As you're saying this, you watch the creature. The trinket's like kind of hassling it from the back. It kind of like pushes off. Looks over, grabs the tree that just fell,
Oh,
picks
Jesus.
it up,
Grabs the tree!
and throws it in your direction. Which it makes a strength check to do so.
Oh shit.
That is a
You get hit with a
21
fucking
to
tree.
hit.
Oh,
Son of a gurn.
no! I hit.
Okay.
You what a liar.
I know I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fall and die if I get knocked off this fucking room.
Okay.
You're like those Weatherfield videos.
You take
My sister in the woods.
17 points of bludgeoning damage as the tree strikes you.
Nightmare on Hero Street.
I need
It's
you to
fucking
go ahead.
I
ridiculous.
should have had a feast or something before. I should have talked to you and had you inspire me.
I do that with people's backs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should
Well,
have
I
thought
know.
these things. I was real excited about going and
So
hunting
as
things.
the tree impacts you, it's starting to knock you off the broom. Even though it'll remain attached to you.
It's one of those
So
things
I need you to
like,
go ahead.
9 out of 10 times I can get
Oh man,
people's
this
back.
would be an interesting DC.
9 out of 10.
Because it.
I just have to get you
Make a strength
relaxed
check to
enough,
hold yourself
and
in the
then
broom. Strength check?
Yeah, this is to see if from the impact you can still hold on to the broom or be knocked from it.
Natural 20.
Or strength saving throw, that's what it would be.
Do it right.
Sometimes I have to do one at a time. Like I have to
That's
do
not.
It's not a 20, that's a 10.
It's a 10.
like,
You are thrown from the broom from the
somebody
impact
relaxed
and
enough,
immediately
your body
tumble.
is just like,
To the tree!
The tree that fell.
To another tree! Because it hit me and it like kind of changed the trajectory.
Okay, so you hit a series of branches on the way down.
Trinket sees it happen, he runs over, and he saves me, and everything's fine. And
So
I'm
as you
still...
plummet, the broom,
Massage.
as you're not on it to get it, goes limp, and you just tumble as it's currently dangling from the chain.
Can I
attached
think
to
to
you.
like grab it as I'm falling?
Unfortunately, no.
Character development.
You land
Okay.
prone on the ground and
Oh.
suffer
A good story.
15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay.
The tree totally hit her.
Do
And
it.
after like,
She got her now.
It takes a step forward. Trinket does get an attack of opportunity.
It gets to attack again, even though it threw something?
No, it just moves up to you. It's now looming
Jesus.
over you, threatening. That was its full action, was throwing the tree.
You need to do a Jaeger shot
Well,
right.
Tree got a natural 20.
Curiosity.
No, I'm trying. Oh my god, and you know
No, I
what? I
have
just
pets.
remembered he rolled that. It
My
doesn't
friend.
matter. He gets a crit on 19s
And
before.
myself.
Well, I
Triple the dice.
Heart and soul.
Okay, so that's a bite
You
attack.
got you, man. You got
Speaking of
you.
which,
Triple
soul.
the dice?
no, he's fine.
Damn it. Oh, I was real excited. 16.
Curiosity.
16,
Is that
nice.
knowledge or would you consider that curiosity?
Yeah, that's double wisdom.
Yeah.
He's biting. It's a bite.
It's awesome.
He's a
So as he
winner.
lashes out and gets a big chunk, you see that he just and steps up and is now looming over you.
Thanks, buddy.
Now in the darkness, as you look up from the impact, your eyes open, and all you see is this outline, the moonlight hitting the back of this creature, kind of just giving the shape, the white line of its giant shoulders and muscular chest, and the 6 glowing eyes staring down at you as it
Yeah, what
looms.
was the...
Your
random cool shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are we
It is
doing
not
this?
useful
Why?
in day-to-day context,
Is this
but
a
you know.
thing?
Alex is the kid that memorized 210 cool,
Are you
interesting
trying to talk
facts.
to it?
And
No,
he knows
do
them.
you want to talk to him? As I like disengage,
moderately
can I try to
interesting.
If you're making quips, that's fine, but if you're like trying to actually like converse with and get through the creature,
But
that's
they're
the direction.
cool. They're the cool
Really
ones.
good one.
The really
That's a bad idea.
What are you doing, Vixen?
Okay, I roll out of the way
Alright, so
of him,
curiosity.
right? Because he's like
And,
looming over me. Is
He's
he-
looming over you. You're prone on the ground next to you. So you
Can I
can
disengage out
so
of
you
this?
disengage as a bonus action, and you can move 3 squares away. So you're-
Great,
I
cool.
wanted
Get
to
up.
say self-improvement, but
There you
no,
go.
it's
How the
experiences.
fuck? What the fuck am I gonna do?
Kobayashi Maru, you got this.
Heal yourself.
You have your action still. What are you doing?
I'm gonna.
What's
I
that?
mean, I already used a bonus action to disengage, so I can't take a healing potion.
Correct.
Got your at. Is that your broom still, or is the broom?
The broom is attached, it's like dragging
It's
behind
dragging
me.
behind her by the ankle. It's like
Plus movement, you can like double movement away. Or you can up in the air. Use your action to heal away from this motherfucker.
Yeah, but then he'll just attack me again.
Oh, I
Shoot
can
him.
go.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
I'm gonna commit.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot him twice as I'm like staring at him.
Okay.
Say this is not the kind of hunt that I'm used to. And try to shoot him.
Really?
Knock him prone.
I
guess I don't have any kind of concentration up
I
anymore
lived there.
because I
It was
got
really
fucking
nice.
destroyed.
Right.
Destroyed
Dude, you gotta go.
I lived
He's
there.
more bonus though. Like really, I can't do shit.
Yeah.
I kind of suck.
Yeah, so and then.
Ventress? Can't Ventress do something?
Ventress can be rebel shot, which I already did. 17.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
17 just barely hits.
Misses or hits?
It really hits.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Right, like, okay, I need to like.
And then 12.
I need to do it. Do you
12
realize
plus
how
1
much
lightning
I need to do
damage.
this?
Trinket ran up as I was saying that.
No, I get it. I get it.
Has 2 sneak attack.
Okay.
Trinket's gonna run up and take his swipe while I'm doing
Go
this.
for it.
Oh wait, no, I used my bonus action to disengage. Trinket can't do that.
Correct, yes. You only get your
Hot
2
springs
attacks.
during a snowstorm is pretty awesome.
Great, okay,
The hot and cold
9,
is
29.
29 hits.
Iceland.
Oh, this
I
is bad, this is
know.
bad, this is bad, guys.
What?
This is bad. 14, 15, 16.
Literally hot springs every city.
Oh, no, that doesn't count. 16.
Like you're like going out into the middle of nowhere and there's
Plus
just a
2
hole in the
lightning
ground and
damage.
it's hot
It's 18.
water.
18 points of damage. Alright, you watch as all these arrows sing into its body, its abdomen, its knee, and one of the knees kind of buckles a little bit. It's like, you can see now it's visibly hurt. Like it's bleeding from a lot of places. And it's like as it stands back up, its knee shakes from the impact. And as its knee locks into place, the arrow that you just shot snaps from the hide, clicking together.
And then go into the ice cold river that was
Just put my arms down and stare at him.
And you stare at it as it just looms towards you. As it gets stepping up to you now, your standing position, it's a good 4 feet taller than you.
Have that tingle, that
Trinket gets another attack opportunity as it moves towards you, not even focusing on your training.
Oh god, what a day to be alive.
16.
Just misses. Trinket swipes and it hits the back, but just skids off the hide, leaving these scratch marks, but no real damage. As it just kind of looms forward, it's going to go ahead and take its multi-attack on you. It just kind of looks at you and goes, if you hear its knuckles crack, these thick, as it brings its fists into giant, angry punches and swings the first claw towards you.
I haven't been to the
That
other
is
side.
4, that's 9, 13. Misses you. That is an 8 plus 9, that is 17.
Doesn't hit!
Oh god.
The bite attack. That is a 27.
That definitely.
Okay.
Dodge.
I can't watch. I can't watch.
I don't have uncanny dodge yet. That's level 5, 7 or something.
Wow.
14 points of piercing damage.
I'm alive. I'm alive.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah.
And I need you to make another athletics or acrobatics check as its jaw is now clamping on you,
He's
trying
trying
to
to
grapple
grapple
you.
me. 18.
Okay.
18. 14. Yeah. Fucking, this guy cannot roll for shit when it comes. Okay.
It's okay, neither can I.
There you go. So the jaws clamp on you, and you just muscle and squeeze out. You can feel the teeth kind of tear against your flesh between the bits of your leather armor. As you pull away, the armor kind of snaps open and it hinges, and you now have your bloodied shoulder exposed in the moonlight right now in the canopy as it's there. You're heaving. It's kind of heaving, staring you down. What are you gonna do? It's your turn.
I'm gonna have Trinket run up, and I'm gonna fucking have to disengage and run the fuck away, cause that's all I can do. I'm gonna disengage and run and like as far towards that tree circle as I can.
So, if you disengage, you can go around.
Okay.
30. That's where you can get right there.
Yeah. So I'm a Trinket in front of me, and then I'm gonna take 2 more shots.
Okay, go for it.
Sit. Do or die. Come on. You finish
On
it.
the edge.
Or die. Dice
I know. I'm gonna die if I don't do this.
There's nothing you can fancy
Okay,
about it.
that's 28.
Okay, better roll damage.
Okay.
It's his cool spot.
14,
Chills.
15, 16, 2 for lightning damage, and
Okay.
then 6 for the sneak attack.
Alright, nice. How do you want to do this? So the creature is wounded, it's breathing heavy, it's standing there, and as you rush past, it kind of turns around and stands tall again, kind of looking back at you. As you have the arrow in your sights and you release the arrow, what do you want to do?
I don't want to be fatal.
Oh, okay. So, what are you doing with the arrow then?
Hit him with a feather end.
Just the feather. I'm gonna get him like in the shoulder, like up here.
Okay, so the arrow, as you release it, it hits right below kind of where a clavicle would be, and it sinks in deep. It goes in probably a good 5, 6, deeper than any other arrow that you've hit it with has done. And it sinks, and you can just see it stops at the feathers of the chest, and it gives out a and falls back to its one knee that it was on, falls onto its second knee, and its arms kind of lean forward, barely keeping itself up like a gorilla. It's just.
Trinket is standing right in front of him, eyeing him down. And I say, "You're a noble creature, sent here for a reason. Yes?"
There's very little response. It's just kind of standing looking at you. You can see the eyes are focused on you, even through just this like glimmers of yellow, even though some of them are like lulling and blinking. Its muscles are tensing and relaxing as it's just taking all of its strength to stay partially standing at this moment, but it's listening.
You can leave. You can go back to where you came from. I protect this forest now. This is mine.
Make
persuasion check on a thing that
Make
has
just
a
a
7?
straight charisma roll. I'm just adding your charisma modifier.
I'm scared of all my dice right now.
Use
Oh
nails.
god. I know, right? Straight charisma. Seven?
Oh, 7.
I know, right? I don't add, it's not a saving throw, it's just a check.
It's just the check, yeah.
I'm gonna throw up.
It stands up. It almost falls again onto its knee, grasps and just kind of puts its arm over where the last arrow went in.
It is.
It turns around and leaps back into
It
the
can
forest.
leap? No, it leaves. I take the final arrow before it gets away.
Okay, go ahead and fire.
What?
What?
18.
That hits. Go
Oh,
ahead.
I'm gonna throw up. Sorry, this is so late, guys.
Why is she shooting it? She was gonna let it live. What?
15,
Just trying to name it.
16, 17 plus 2 lightning damage.
As it leaps in the air, you just barely see the shadow disappearing into the canopy. So take your final arrow and let loose. How do you want to do this?
Just right between the shoulder blades.
It hits. You think it hit. You don't hear anything. Quiet. And then the heaviest boulder-like impact of its body. One of the forest ground skidding into the mud, hitting another tree. That tree falls on top, and you have to kind of dodge it to the side and make sure that nothing else falls in the area. And then stillness and calm, quiet hits, and the cold finally comes in as the blood is pumping and the adrenaline's hitting you. You felt so warm and you're sweating. At that point, as you're breathing in heavily, you feel the biting cold of the air hitting your lungs, and at that point, the adrenaline begins to subside, and you notice your breath is showing up, and it is a very cold, low mist night now emerging within the forest.
I walk up and I scratch Trinket on the head. You did real good there, bud. We're not dead. And I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Alright.
And then I walk over and try to find a fucking trophy on this guy.
Okay, you walk over and you find, indeed the creature is laid out. It is dead, it is cold. The arrow sticking out of the back, the final blow seems to have hit a very core nerve center of its back. So carve whatever trophy you wish with its body.
I'm just gonna cut his hand off.
Okay, so you eventually pull out a small dagger and
With this
Cut
part
his
of
hand off.
hack the hand off. It takes you a little while, but you
You have a
eventually
theme,
it's
man. Just run
the
with
hand
it.
alone probably weighs almost as much as you do.
Oh,
Jeez.
Fake
So-
an ostrich.
This is maybe the wrong sort of trophy grab. Okay.
Trinket walks over and takes up in his jar.
Wow. You're really strong. Did you know that? And I guess I'm gonna, you don't have to carry it just yet because I want to set fire to the body and burn it.
Okay.
I'll
So
use some of the branches from the trees he fucking knocked over to set fire.
okay, you do notice that because this area is very thickly wooded, setting a fire in the middle of the Parchwood Forest, probably not a good
Well, I'm
idea.
gonna do it in that opening right there. Look at that. I guess I can't because
You try and tug the creature, and even with Trinket's help, this thing weighs like 2 tons.
I feel like as a hunter I would know how to set a fire to something without setting fucking fire to trees.
Make
I'm good at
Make a
campfire.
wisdom survival check. No advantage on this one. This is, you would have disadvantage, so
This is
it's
her
making
favorite
it
terrain. Roll for it,
No,
Rob.
this is survival.
survival.
18.
18. It takes you the better part of the evening, but you manage to set a very localized flame around this, making sure you have very, very damp moss and bits of wet mud caked around to make sure that the flame doesn't spread. Eventually the body does begin to burn, and by the time you finish and you feel successful, you notice the faint glimmer of morning sun beginning to crest over the mountain.
I bet everyone thinks we're dead. Hey, Pelo. Hello. I don't know if I'm saying your name wrong. Thanks for that. And I'll be here next time you send something my way.
It's bruised, beaten. You and Trinket find your way back to Whitestone. You stumble up just as everyone's kind of coming to consciousness. The worrying has kept you up, and you've been
You know, the necklace has
Yeah, the
a
dog's pretty
Yeah.
cute too.
And eventually, as you guys are getting breakfast and discussing if anyone had seen you, you watch as Vixalia stumbles in, bloodied, bruised, filthy, and Trinket stumbles in beneath and just kind of chucks this giant gray severed hand of a creature on the ground.
Oh. I'm gonna go check out and see if I don't have
Oh look, she's back.
Makes sense.
You
Glad
look
that
awesome. You look, I mean, you look like
crazy
shit,
creature.
but you look awesome.
Who has mimosa?
Sunday.
Sunday.
We all here. I couldn't pick it up.
To make your mimosas.
What did that belong to?
It was this big, like, weird rhino-y thing with, like, 6 eyes. And, like, I tried to talk to
still
him,
got
he just
food?
didn't want to listen. And I
You
swear,
got
he
some
almost
chips
fucking
over there, you got
killed
some
me.
Did you
mashed
have
I didn't want to
potatoes,
Got dip?
and those,
I
I think
mean,
that's
yeah.
not
Yeah.
I said, bye,
Sure, you've read around.
You might even be able to make yourself another small burrito.
This would be a general intelligence check.
This is general intelligence.
Wait, are those normal ruffles, man?
23.
23.
I'm so glad
As soon as
that
she
you
says
stole
that,
my food.
this is a gray render.
You killed a gray render.
Wait, I asked you before I left. Do you know of anything that's gray with, like, 6 eyes and you didn't know, and now you know?
Seeing the hand kind of triggered it.
There's a surprising number of things with 6 eyes, and that's
I don't want them all.
that's interesting.
Wait,
my hands.
I mean, okay.
The things
When
you-
I they're together, like, no problem.
What
like,
you know of
instant
gray
death,
renders
but
is they are
Blood is just not in my
asexual
hands
creatures
right
that
now.
reproduce only one
I feel like
asexually per generation.
that's
They are territorial and very protective of their young, and generally sometimes bind themselves as a
Oh my god.
protector of a certain territory, and given certain circumstances can choose either an individual or a space to protect as well. But that can depend on circumstances. Otherwise, they can be a dangerous force of nature.
wait, does that mean it was a good guy? Did I kill a good
Hey.
thing?
You relaxed off those
Doesn't mean it
chips.
was natural. It didn't have a good or bad aspect to it.
Does that mean it's got like a baby somewhere in the woods and I just didn't know about it?
Maybe not. That means that you were sent, and that you did what you thought was right. This thing could be a terrible danger.
It's like, hmm?
Don't second guess yourself.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
doing good.
Yeah. Plus, it's kind of cool that you killed something.
Really
A little
reaching
red
for it.
render.
Here's a little bear.
A lady.
Great
Oh, great
hunts.
hunts.
Totally. Hey, that makes sense.
Yes, that is a thing.
And you did it by yourself.
No, I'm gonna throw up. No, I'm okay. No, I'm gonna throw up. No, I'm good. I'm just gonna drink my mimosa.
Just keep going.
Okay.
Why
I
are
need
people
sleep.
throwing up all the time, man?
It's been a while. I'm gonna go lay down. I love you guys. I love you. I'm so glad you're here. Me too.
Good night.
Alright.
I'm going to take my sister to bed. I'm very proud
Thank
of you.
you.
We've all learned things from single
I'm gonna take
moms today.
Phrasing.
Oh my
Bring it all back.
Oh my god. Can I have that?
I feel really good.
Did they do something with this trophy? Or was that?
I mean, it is the property of the whoever succeeds the Great Hunt. It is their trophy to mount, utilize, or discard as they please.
I just want to like go over and fold all the fingers back except the middle one.
Can Growler do okay? I guess he's right
Yeah,
on
you
the
look
one.
fine. You're 26 strength. You're
Yeah.
right.
A message from beyond.
As you're kind of walking downstairs, Cassandra, who's awake and kind of in her nightwear, groggily steps down the street and sees down the stairs. And sees,
Fucking adorable.
Oh,
Sent it to myself.
how's it going?
It went great, no problems at all. totally took care of the problem in the woods, and you are safe, and so it's all of Whitestone.
So it's a success.
Yes, great, grand success by a mile, just totally a success.
A little woozy, but she did the thing.
Even amongst your messy self, she kind of leans in and just gives you a soft hug. And holds you for a second and pulls away. And she's shorter than you. You're for a half elf, you're average size. And she's pretty short for a human, especially for the amount of personality she looks up against.
The amount of personality she wields is what you just said.
Like emanating from her. Like huge tracts of land. That's not what I meant. Jeez.
Personality.
You guys, I swear.
We have so much. Children.
But she looks up at you and says, "Congratulations. Welcome to the chamber.
Oh, thank you.
Our mistress of the ground."
Glad to be here.
Anyway, I'm gonna get some breakfast. And she looks down and notices the kind of somewhat congealed blood that's now spattered across parts. Like, I'm going to go put on another dress. Anyway, welcome. And I'm glad. She walks back up to her chamber to change outfits. You guys continued on to see Vex to sleep.
Yeah, let's get you into bed. Yeah? Get some sleep.
It's so funny. I had this vision when he said Greyhound. I was gonna charge in and be so amazing and maybe wear like a top hat as I was doing it, just be like really badass.
A top hat.
Yeah, something like very hunty
Yeah.
sort of
I can picture it.
thing. And then it just fell fucking apart. I killed it, don't worry, but then as I was doing it, I was like, maybe I shouldn't be killing it, like I don't know what I'm supposed to do, and then I tried to talk to it, and it just didn't sound like it was listening to me, and then it like went away, and it might have been like going away because I asked it to go away.
I'm opening the door to her room. I'm leading her in.
How many more times am I gonna fucking do that? Hopefully not a lot.
Maybe not ever again, if that's what it sounded like.
Right.
Could be years.
Could be yes.
Come on, let's get you undone. I start undoing the braid.
You start doing your braid, as you do, she's like falling asleep while standing, like Fenris just drops to the ground.
So now.
Come on,
Okay.
in bed. Don't fall asleep yet, though.
I'm listening.
Are you?
You look like mother right now. You do. Keep going. I'm not sleeping, I'm just closing my eyes.
Fuck, I love you.
I love you.
So you did it. You did the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've carved out a little spot for yourself here.
Oh, well,
For now.
yeah, I guess so.
This is the second half of that conversation. With nothing left to do in the short term.
Right.
And you love Percival. And Percival loves you.
So much, like he's just so in love.
No
like,
doubt,
like,
no doubt.
Obviously.
And I love Keela. And Kiki loves me.
Just so much.
I don't know.
So much.
Max,
I
would you remember
don't want to set time on it.
Would you
but
fill up that glass
Will
of
you?
this
You
little
are
water
going
with
to
more
stay
cold
here
water
for a
and
while.
bring it
Yes. And you're welcome to come with me, but I don't think you want to go.
No.
You know, I hoped we'd have the gates turned for this moment.
Wait, are you fucking leaving now?
No.
Sit up.
No, don't jump ahead of yourself. No, I just meant we have work to do. I'm going to go to Zephyr, and you're going to be nobility,
I don't fucking know.
No, that's funny.
How stupid is that?
Just a little bit, but you wear it really well.
Thanks.
Really well.
You know,
You're classy.
we get some dresses made, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
It'd be so classy.
I'm gonna go. You're gonna stay here. But now we have some homework to do.
About what? About?
Goals.
Goals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keela can get us anywhere
Yeah.
when we need.
She's super badass.
Yeah. But you and I need to. Well, we need to enjoy ourselves. You need to enjoy yourself, but we also need to meet up and do a little research. Because, calm down. You made the offer. Not me.
I know, I'm an idiot.
So am I.
This is so stupid.
But we need to spend
Why
a
are we
little.
making plans for it? I mean, I'm so excited about it.
We're making plans for it because she is not done.
I know.
You don't know.
No, I do.
She spoke to me, Vex. Vexalia.
Okay.
And we're all of them are tied up in this, and we need to have some idea of what we're doing, because whatever just happened is just a test run in her eyes.
Oh, you mean like hell? I know! No, like all of it, right? Like the dragons, everything, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know! The thing is, like, what are we gonna do? We don't know when she's gonna cash in on this.
No, it could be a decade from now.
Exactly!
Yes.
So what are you gonna do? Live a decade going, the Raven Queen's expecting something?
No.
Or are you gonna live a decade going, well, here's my fuck all life, I'm enjoying it?
Both of those things.
Okay!
I want to enjoy myself, but just in case it's sooner rather than later, you and I need to do a little bit of homework, which you were very good at in school.
I'm awesome at homework and killing giant grey things. I can't remember its name anymore. Rendos.
I'm going to Zephyr.
When? Why do you keep saying it?
Eventually.
Okay.
Because it hurts, because I love you, because you are... Stop laughing for a minute. You are my best friend. You are my twinnie, and only you know what that means. Hmm?
Mm-hmm. Well, good. It's alright if you go, dear. You'll still be here. I'll still be there. It's gonna suck. Giant dick. Yeah, well, you'll learn. You'll learn. You're learning already.
I'm very proud of you.
Are you like gonna get married? I think you should. I feel like you're gonna do it. I feel like it's gonna happen. I just want to be there for the wedding. Don't like go off in secret and do it all right. I would be very pissed. I love you. Let me sleep.
Do you need to yak before you go?
No, I'm gonna yak in my sleep. I'm gonna lay on my side.
That sounds bad. Good night. Good night.
As she lays over and almost immediately passes out of bed. You kind of give a long gaze as you step out of the room, Vax, and you turn out of the corner of your eye. You see very faint movement. You glance over at the edge of the wall next to the door where you leaned Fenthras against the stone, and you watch as elements of the vines and the curves and the designs of Fenthras seem to almost grow and curl even further. The bow seems to establish a more prominent visual presentation.
You're going to have a very good morning. Good night.
So, as Vox Machina completes the final legs of their recent journeys, they come for the first time in a long time to a period of local and nationwide peace, with much to pick up, much to clean, much to rebuild, and much to discover for themselves, their relationships, and what it means to each individual. You guys have a few weeks to contemplate what it is you do together and individually over the next year. When you return in about 2 weeks to Critical Role proper, it's going to be a little over a year later from this moment.
Holy shit!
Really?
Yeah, we're going to be returning to you guys. We'll talk about this and we'll get an idea of what you guys want to do. However, next week we're still having an episode, but we have the pleasure of Liam O'Brien here running the next one-shot following his last one at Warner Brothers, in which both me and Marisha will actually be able to play it. So that's gonna be fun.
It's just gonna be a one-shot, and Liam's gonna run it.
He seems
the top left guy
We'll get him
in
and
the
Colbert
black shirt.
together.
And then the guy who's DMing now will actually get to play.
Yeah, so we have
It's just a one-day game.
Yeah.
Now you have to wait a year to play again.
1 year later.
Yeah, 1 year later. So we'll talk and converse individually and as a group what you guys want to accomplish over the next year without the constant threat of perpetual death. And we'll see where that takes us in 2 weeks for the story of Vox Machina into the final arc of your story. And return next week for the awesome one shot. I'm super excited. I've never been able to play with most of you guys at all.
This is so
Which is
exciting.
pretty rad.
I think it's like Satine ran a game like half a decade ago that we played
Yeah.
it together.
I like
Yeah.
playing as yourself. That's what's
What?
weird.
Yeah.
What if Matt's
I'm gonna be so bad.
He's awful.
I'm okay at the DM's chair, but I am the worst player.
Whose favorite terrain giving?
Not gonna lie, I'm a bit of a rules lawyer, So memorize your fucking player's handbooks.
I apologize in advance. Oh yeah, I probably should have announced the winner earlier. I feel really bad. I got caught up in the story. Ninja Joel 75, congratulations. I'm sure you already know this, and you probably have known for a couple hours. But anyway, congratulations, you won the awesome package. Anyway.
Ninja Joel?
Alright, well we'll see you guys next week for Liam's awesome game, and we'll see you the week after that for the continuation of Vox Machina's story a year later. Until then, rest well, and is it Thursday yet? Have a good night, guys.
I love this part.
Last week he made an acrobatics check and he almost fell into molten iron
Ooh.
in hell.
Hence the all four limbs out.
Yeah.
So I take it the top two people, the guy and the girl, they're both elves? So
Yes.
those two?
They're brother and sister.
Brother and sister?
They're half elves.
They kind of act like they're like in love with each other. Like
They
they're
do. They love each other.
like not like brotherly sisterly love.
Max, you didn't bring over that vacuum from my computer.
I know. Saturday, I'll be in Issaquah.
Saturday. I'll make sure to remind you.
Thank you. That's cool. Brothel buddies.
Dude, I'm so excited. I can't believe Steve said, yeah,
Oh yeah, that's pretty neat.
from Monday and Thursdays, you know, the days that I take off anyway. I wonder if he'd work Sundays too. I'll have to ask him. Oops. I'm watering my butt.
Nice.
Some means relaxation and focus for next week starting at 9 a.m. in the morning. Road trip bags and packages under units because $190. Text to purchase. That's one for client. All package members can use packages for more links. Use 169 sessions 11 like base 1.1.
That's adorable.
Max, did you know that Charlie Murphy died?
Yeah, 56,
Fucking crazy.
57.
Eddie Murphy's brother. Dude's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Was it heart problems?
Leukemia. Cancer.
Leukemia. That sucks.
Yeah.
Charlie Murphy.
Well,
That's cool. That's a cool picture. Charlie Murphy. All right. Oh, stomach all full. Oh, so slowly.
nice.
Dude. So, Pam, I get 75%, or she gets 75%, I get 25%. I'm funneling her clients. One of my clients has already switched to her, like booking her, this is her second week.
Directly through her or through you and then
Oh yeah, no, she's a wandering hummingbird.
Right.
They're all my,
your clients.
yeah. they're
Really
all
your
my
clients. They're your contractors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she's my contractor. Yeah, she works, yeah, and so she does mornings before I go in, and she's doing like relaxation, like really chill, like wonderfulness, like she's really, really, she's been doing it for 17 years, so she's good, but she's very like light and wonderful. Oh man, she's so good. Anyway, and then, yeah, and so I was like, well, you know, do you want me to go on Groupon? Because if we go on Groupon, then like you fill up, right? Because but you're getting paid jack shit. She's like, I'm doing it for free right now. So, because she's trying to practice to get better, to get stronger, because it's like her exercise. Because she was sick, real sick. And so she's like just now getting back into massage after being horribly sick for years. And
So she's not strapped for money.
she is.
She is, but she's working her way back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and she has a knitting business too, so she runs her own business too. So she just wants somebody to do everything for her, behind you.
Right.
And then, so my room is available Sunday, Monday, and Thursday because I'm not there.
Right. That's your
So-
normal days off.
Yeah, so I just have to, yeah, I was like, okay, so next step is get another person, and then get another room, and get another person,
Grow.
and then get another person.
Scale it up.
Yes.
And another location, another
No,
city.
No, I'm planning on keeping it here for a bit,
Well,
in the same location, but I've talked to the landlords, I was like, I need to grow, I need more, I need more space, cause I need more time, right? Oh man, I'm so excited, and he just said yes to Mondays and Thursdays. I don't know why I didn't tell him about Sundays, like, I just thought Mondays and Thursdays for some reason. I'll offer him Sundays too.
give him first pick.
But then if I could just find somebody that wanted to work Sundays, have a constantly revolving door, and that's 3 people that I'm making, you know, 100 to 200 a week off of,
For not doing anything.
for not doing anything.
Each or all 3 total? Each.
Passive income.
Yeah. It's not bad.
It's working, Max, it's working.
Scaling up.
Yeah.
Just need to funnel more clients, and then once you start in that direction of capping out, then yeah, new room, possibly new location, extended hours.
How do I funnel more clients?
You get word out there. Like, how many Yelp reviews you have?
13.
Yeah, you need to get on
Too
that.
bad. I know.
You need to get up on that.
I know, I haven't been asking people as hard.
You just do the Groupon things and
I am.
ask for reviews.
Yeah. Interesting.
Offer a free massage.
Yeah, I mean, I can do like a follow-up email, like you give me a Yelp review, then you get free massage, yeah. I mean, I can do that kind of.
Usually people, from what I've been reading, watching, is that you have to give like value up front. It's like you have to give a free massage, like 20, 15, 30-minute massage up front, and then afterwards you can say, hey, here's a package.
No, I'll tell them you review me on Yelp, and then you come and you show it to me your next massage, and your next massage is free.
That's what a restaurant did in Seattle. They were like a Vietnamese restaurant, I would say. They say, if you give us, if you like us on Yelp or review us on Yelp, we'll give you a free sandwich. Stuff like that. Yeah, you can do that too after they've already purchased a massage.
I'll give them a free 60 minutes, man. It's $39 worth. I'll pay $39 for a review.
Yeah.
Dude, passive. And it doesn't matter how much I pay her. You know, like, she's still like, and she's getting tips good. So slowly but surely, man. Slowly but surely. Oh, and I'm on. So I said I'm on Groupon again. And
Your reviews on there?
drum roll. Oh yeah, I have 51 of them. I have 16 sold.
Are you linked? Are you linked that? Are you linked? Is your Groupon linked up on Yelp as well?
No.
You should link that. Link both of them to each other.
New Jersey. Weird. Come on, come on, come on! No! Still only at 99 followers.
I'm gonna go lay back down for a couple hours.
Yeah? Sounds wonderful. I'm gonna come cuddle you and do the same.
Yeah.
You coming to bed? 3-way cuddle?
No,
Oh
I'm
man.
not sharing my bed. I already don't have enough space.
Wow.
Jax takes up too much.
Fine, Max can have the bed. You and Max.
Max, you can have the fluffy things.
Oh yeah, we do have that. And the dog will lay with you and love you forever.
Well, not forever, but you know, a good while.
Yeah.
Why's this fan on? Turn this shit off. Where's my remote?
That day.
What'd you do with my remote?
I played with it. Are you still streaming?
Yeah.
Good lord, Max.
A whole whopping 10 viewers. Holy crap.
You have 10 people watching this?
Yep.
They're just like, wow, what's next stream? Oh, I eat. Oh no, oh these.
None of that gets going on.
Huh?
There's, yeah.
Third, yeah. So descriptive.
Just silly messages.
How dare you call your chat silly? Their voices matter.
That's right. Chat does matter.
Just kidding, chat's a bunch of cucks.
It's a robe, not a kimono. Selling baby cake tomorrow.
You can say goodbye to Max.
I am.
Goodbye, Max.
Right here.
Whoa. Let's go over and watching D&D and hanging out.
Quadruple D.
Quadruple D?
I couldn't figure out what the last D was. I was like Dungeons and
Dinner,
Dragons.
drugs, Dungeons and Dragons.
I was like Dungeons and Dragons, dinner. I'm like, what's the last
There's a
one?
pocket
No,
of someone's blue lighter.
It's
Dinner, drugs, Dungeons and Dragons. Quadruple D. And of course, chat was like, Quadruple D?
Yeah, we smoke hella weeds.
Hello, weeds here. Don't do drugs, chat. But here in Washington State, it's perfectly legal to smoke weed. Yeah, can't promote drugs on chat on Twitch.
I understand that.
No. Don't do drugs.
Never. Not even at a rave. So, what are you doing next, Max?
Going home, sleeping, and then in the morning I'll be assembling a grill in Seattle. As I like to say, I screw in those grills very quickly.
Oh, Max.
Sometimes I think to myself, I could do it blindfolded.
You're a grill master.
I'm a grill master. Night, Dr. Drill. Dr. Drill's from the UK.
Yeah. I'm talking about what's next.
What's next? Yeah, going home, sleep.
No, like.
The big thing.
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Where am I heading? That's a good question. Where am I heading? I was talking with my chat earlier today that I might throw my name out there for city council again.
Yeah.
I mean, the registration's opening this month. It might be this week. It's already been 2 years since I ran. Just remember 2 years ago, I emailed City Hall and asking when's the next election, and they didn't know, and then they emailed someone, and got an email back saying, "Yeah, registration's this week. Here, click the link." Paid my $50, registered, and got 1,000 votes. Didn't win. Maybe this time around we'll win. I don't know. It depends on who's running against me.
But are you doing local to you again?
Yeah, that's my residency. So yeah.
But that's not where you live.
Huh?
That's not where you live.
Technically, yeah, but you have your like your car, your driver's license, your residence, your residency. It's like your official. I claim myself at this location, even though you can have like live elsewhere. It's like as if you were like, what do you call it? Not visiting. Even though you sleep somewhere else, you can claim your residency. It's like claiming your home turf somewhere else.
It's your community.
Yeah, your community. It's like.
Yeah, you claim your community.
Yeah.
Yeah. Understandable. Understandable indeed.
Yep. And then yeah, that might be a thing. I'm not sure how much effort I want to put into it, but I guess we'll figure it out.
Every day, right?
Every day. Right?
Every day I'm figuring.
Every day you figuring.
Yeah.
What else? Just working a buttload through Amazon Home Services.
Yeah.
What else? Big things like what else is cooking? That's about it. Streaming. My stream life.
Yeah?
I hit 100 followers about last month?
We need to do a buffet, Max.
Oh yes. After I hit 200 followers, I'm doing a buffet stream. And I'm at like chat, how many followers do I have? I got like 170 something, maybe 180.
So how many?
180-ish.
Do you need to
Do the buffet stream?
Yeah.
200.
200? Oh yeah, we're doing the buffet with you, Max.
Hear that? Buffet stream
Chinese buffet.
with the hummingbird.
With Wandering Hummingbird and Keebler.
And Keebler.
And Jax.
And Jax. I like it.
We will bring him with us and he will sit in the car and we will feed him scraps when we get out.
Sweet.
And you get to watch the corgi eat.
Yeah. Well. First I need to do since I hit sushi buffet. No, probably do Chinese buffet. There's a really good one in Bellevue. Yeah, she says she wants to do it. Yeah, she says we'll go to do the buffet. Actually, yeah, I haven't scheduled that one because I haven't hit 200 followers. But since I already hit 100 followers, my 100 follower goal is to do the $10 Costco food court challenge.
Why haven't you done that yet?
I haven't done that because I've scheduled it for next Friday at 4 p.m.
Damn. I'm off. That's gonna be entertaining. You know what I did is I took a pizza and then I put the hot dog inside the pizza.
Hot dog and pizza?
Yeah, hot dog inside the pizza, and then I asked them to grill the onions. And they did. They ran them through the oven a couple times for me. And then I did, the different mustards and mayo, and then I took sauerkraut. And, literally I just put everything I possibly could that I got at the Costco all on one hot dog and just ate it. You get tired of eating at Costco real quick when you work at Costco. You get creative.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Like, what can we do with all this?
Real creative, real quick.
But that stuff's super cheap. Super cheap food. And then maybe we'll do a stream at the Costco corporate food court place. And it's open to the public too. It's like a buffet. Oh, not a buffet. It's a la carte by weight.
That sounds good.
It's cash only. Yeah, they got good food over there. Serving up the Costco people.
Well, they kind of have to. It's one of those, if you're going to work there and you can't really leave for very long, they at least make it able.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One of my viewers, I think it was Doctor, suggested that I go to TwitchCon. I don't know. Sushi buffet, yeah, maybe we'll do a sushi buffet at 250. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe I'll go TwitchCon. But I feel like I'm not I am a Twitch streamer because I've been streaming 7 days a week, 24 hours, literally. So I guess I am a streamer.
Yes, you would be.
I'm a streamer, and I guess there's this streamer girl named Pluful. She hosted me She's an 18-year-old Korean girl, and she's partnered with Twitch, so she makes money off subscriptions. She got her like followers and whatnot, a bunch of people, and one night when I was just chilling by myself, like late at night, didn't have like a huge audience. Maybe it was like 1 or 2 people, and I think I was just literally watching the Power Rangers stream. Twitch was streaming the whole marathon of all the Power Rangers TV shows, and boom, 100 viewers just came into my channel.
Damn.
So what happened was her channel, she had like 150 viewers or however many hundreds of viewers in her channel, and she brought her viewers to my channel. So I was like, damn.
That works.
I think she's trying to send me some messages.
Yeah, some subliminal
So
messages.
she was like, I like you. Here's my viewers.
You should try and get her to like you some more, man.
She follows me and I follow her on her channel.
Isn't that the way Instagram works?
We follow each other. Now we can slide into the DMs. Plooful. Shout out to Plooful. Super cool chick. I watched her stream once. It's cool. She's cool.
What does she stream about?
She plays video games and IRL. Sometimes social gaming, but I think she's more of a gamer on her stream.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, you wouldn't be considered a gamer? I mean, you're gaming with your health.
Oh my god. Oh, speaking about health, I'm almost 200 pounds. I wouldn't be surprised. If you had a scale right now, I'd probably be 200 pounds. Yeah.
So, what are you planning on doing about that?
Yeah, so once I hit 200 pounds, I'm thinking about just cutting, just getting shredded, dropping down to like, I don't know, 170. Chat, what do you think? What do you guys think? After I hit 200 pounds, I'm gonna start becoming like super shredded. I ideally in my mind. How much should I cut? 30 down to 170.
Dude, he's a hot Asian.
I just get fucking yoked. My muscles will be bulging. I'll be like, oh, super tight, and you'll be like pinch me. I'm like, oh, it's so tight.
Not if you come and get massages from me.
I need muscles, bruh. Yeah, I do need my muscles.
Dude, if you come get a massage from me, you won't be so tight.
Yeah. I'll be like, oh, feels so good.
When will you ever come?
What's the next?
Phrasing.
I need muscles, bruh. Gain fat to lose fat. Yeah, I need my muscles.
So this was my check from Soothe,
Nice.
with them sponsoring me to go to the World Championships.
Nice, Sue. She's a sponsored massage therapist going to Iceland?
No, this is Copenhagen, Denmark.
Copenhagen, Denmark, to compete
for the World Massage Championship.
for the World Massage Championships.
Greatest massage therapist in the world.
She's an R1 world massage therapist. R1 meaning rank 1. Rank 1.
What?
She's going to be R1 in the world.
That's the plan.
And so one of my viewers, his name is Andy Ware, and he's Andy's a fighter. He practices martial arts, and yeah, there's competition for that. And he also takes pictures, boudoir, and like is a photographer for fighters and martial artists and bodybuilders.
In the boudoir.
Yeah, he's boudoir. He actually, okay, so we talk about Tinder on my stream a lot, and Andy was on Tinder, and his first match, the lady booked him for a boudoir shoot.
That's excellent.
He's not a fighter anymore. He was.
Why? Does that mean he's more of a lover now?
He's more of a lover. Andy's more of a lover now. Yeah, he fought 15 years ago. Massage championships? Yeah. Yeah, my friend over here, she's she's sponsored by Soothe. Soothe is a what do you call it? On demand Uber. It's the Uber of massage therapy, and Soothe is sponsoring her to go to Copenhagen, Denmark to compete. And my friend is going to be R1 in the world for massage therapy. She'd be an R1. She'd be a GM, Grand Master.
Yes.
Grand Master.
Dude, I'm just freaking excited about going and seeing all the other masters.
Yes, Master. Yes, Master.
So excited.
Yes, Master.
I can't wait.
I would love to go to Copenhagen. I don't know.
Dude, why don't you come with me? I'm still waiting. I still need somebody to come with me and split the Airbnbs with.
When?
I'm going May 28th through June 11th.
28th to June 11th?
And you can make it a shorter trip if you want, or a longer one. Depends on what you're trying to do.
I don't know.
Even if you came for 3 days.
All expenses paid? Just the air flight, right? Or no, your registration?
Yeah, so basically, they get a square on my t-shirt that I'm making.
So, 1 square? Really?
They paid for the sleeve of my shirt.
Because they paid for the registration?
No, they didn't pay for the registration.
The flight?
Just the flight.
The flight. Okay, so they flew you out, and that was like what?
$600.
$600?
Yeah.
You should give them like, like a spot.
No, they get a sleeve.
A sleeve?
And on the front, it's going to say, I strive to be the best massage therapist in the world.
Yeah.
And on the back it says, but I'll settle for the best one you've ever had. Right?
How about?
Elise Wondering Hummingbird Massage.
Yes, take us to Denmark. So, $600 to fly to Denmark, and then just expenses to do other things, cool things, plus Airbnb. It's probably at least $1,000 in total.
Yeah, I'm going to be paying for all that.
Huh?
I'm going to be paying for all that.
But you said you were trying to find someone to split it, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. The Airbnb. I have a penthouse for the night of the finals of the World Massage Championship.
Oh, just that night?
Yeah, just that night I have a penthouse that is right across from a castle and the Little Mermaid, and it has this big wooden soaking tub and a bunch of cafes all around underneath and a beautiful balcony.
Sounds nice. Sounds like you're a high roller in there. Just I can imagine you're looking over the place. Yeah, look at me now.
This is me. This is Wondering Hummingbird.
Go to TwitchCon too. I don't know. I guess I am a streamer, but
You are.
I don't know. I still feel not really a streamer. I just even though I stream all day every day. And I even told myself I'd probably only back when I originally started streaming, I'd be like, I'll probably only do this once or twice a week. Now I'm doing it 7 days a week when I wake up, pretty much, and then all day right before I go to sleep. I'm an up and coming streamer. Thank you, Andy Ware.
I'm paying off my credit card.
High five.
$2,378. Paid off. Done.
Believe in streaming, you become the stream? Alright. We become the stream.
I paid it off.
Nice. Done? Everything?
Paid off.
Everything.
Paid off 20 with that credit card.
Oh, that card. I thought everything was consolidated into
No, I had that one.
that was a different one?
Yeah.
But one down.
One down.
Nice.
One more credit card to go. And then my debt consolidation, and then my car, and then my house. And then the world.
Just things are chopping off.
I had a financial advisor meeting today.
Nice.
So we kind of laid it out real plain and simple. And she was like, oh man, your bills are really high. And I was like, yes, but they used to be double.
And the food, yeah.
Yeah.
I love food.
Yeah. You need to come to Denmark. I'm serious. Do you have money?
I can make money. I don't really save up money. Terrible at saving.
Max, do you need to meet with my financial advisor? I have a tax person too.
Nice.
$180 for taxes. Super cheap. That's my baby. Alright. How long are you sticking out?
Any longer, I'll fall asleep here.
That's okay. I'll set up the bed for you out here.
Oh my god.
I'll put on your aromatherapy. It's already set up in there. Peppermint. Help you go to sleep. You can have the dog for company. You have several different blankets.
How long is it going to take to drive from here to Seattle? 3 minutes? I mean,
Depends what part of Seattle, man. Seattle's pretty big tote.
From here to, dude, this is far south. White Center. That's like south of West Seattle. That's 35 minutes.
Yes, that is. Dude, they had crawfish there.
Where?
In West Seattle.
Mhm.
Delicious, delicious southern crawfish.
I've never had crawfish before.
You've never had crawfish?
No?
Friday nights,
Mhm.
they do 5 pounds for $40.
Oh.
And it's normally $12.99 a pound.
Damn.
I should take you to crawfish
We're going to eat some crawfish.
on a Friday night.
5 pounds lasts what? 3 people? 4 people?
2 people?
2 people?
I eat a lot of crawfish.
Good.
A lot.
Crawfish.
Oh, it's
We're
so
going to
delicious.
eat up some crawfish and some biscuits and some corn on the cob. What else? Some potatoes. I also want to do some voice acting too. I had one of my viewers ask me what my rate was for voice acting because he wants me, and I talked to him, he says he wants me to do some voice acting for his YouTube channel. And he was explaining how his YouTube channel, he brings on like famous Korean people or like Korean American people, and like I guess when he talks in English, like it's obvious that he's a non-native English speaker or something, so he wants me to like do the voiceover for the English subtitles or the voiceover. I have to go double check, but I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll just start off low, or I don't know. I guess.
How much is your time worth, Max?
I mean,
per hour, how much are you?
For voice acting?
No, per hour, how much are you?
If you were to pay me, like for anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
For sex, Max. For sex, how much are you?
I mean, I would do a lot for $60 an hour.
$60 an hour?
Yeah.
Then do voice acting, $60 an hour.
And I searched up like online on voice actors how much they get paid, and some people like they say like average it's like $150 is like on the low end an hour. It's pretty crazy for voice acting.
So how much are you worth?
How much am I worth? How much should I?
Are you worth a low end?
Am I worth that $150 an hour? I don't even know if the guy. He says he gets like 5,000 to 6,000 views on his YouTube channel, so I don't think really $150 an hour would really be. It would probably be too much.
It doesn't matter. Ask.
Just ask and then negotiate down, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. John Jackson says he'll give me $1. Doctor says $400. But that'd be cool if I could do some voice acting. Yeah. Don't give me shit. No. Alright, chat. Let's take this to the road and go home. Gotta drive home. Yep. Oh! Get myself some sage. Ooh. Do you see the purple bat?
The what? Oh.
There it is.
Oh. I destroyed it.
Destroyed.
awesome. Dude.
170 something.
That's like awesome.
Soon to be 200, and then 3, and then 1,000, and then
Then the world!
the world, then subscriptions.
And then money.
Then money.
Passive money. You're just chilling, hanging out. Man.
Just hanging out, doing my life, and I've had like what total maybe like $50 worth of donations.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And who knew you'd be the streamer among us all? That you should hit figures.
And I play this video game, I play food,
You say food.
and food.
And life.
And life.
You play this game that we call life.
Oh,
Why are you so cranky? The muscles. I'm not even being mean. What would you do at an actual massage? I call this the bird.
Oh.
Caw! Caw! Open up your heart. Rest your head. I can hear that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Legit.
god. Why can they? They see anything or just hearing everything?
The camera's in the bag. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Retract your shoulder blades. Slowly stand up with them retracted. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Sleep well, my dear.
Thank you.
God, you feel so loose now? Holy shit, it's like night and day difference. Feel this. Do you feel that in your body?
No, I feel
You feel that? You feel that? That's what your body's supposed to feel like, but a little bit looser.
Even looser, huh?
Even more jello-y. I mean, you're pretty jello right now, man. Pretty jello mellow. They call him Mellow Jello. After I'm through with him.
Oh. Yeah.
Alright.
Need to practice more yoga. Alright, feels good, man. Feels good. Just had a mini massage from R1 World Massage Therapist. Oh, very warm. I'm all loose now. My muscles feeling good. I pop a boner. Did I give it a happen? Oh, no. Nothing. Review. Like I said, R1 World Massage Therapist. If you ever need a massage, she's the best. Oh my god. Need to do it. Yeah, she's a cool lady. Definitely a very good friend. What's her policy on that? I think she's pretty strict on that one. Unless you're a significant other. Let's go home, chat. Let's go home. Go home, go to sleep, wake up, do it all over again. And over and again and again. if I can go stream at the marijuana store. You know, stream. Is that legal to stream at the cannabis or the pot shop? Go make a legal transaction of marijuana. I wonder if that's Gucci with Twitch. Oh gosh, I got so much stuff in my bag. I gotta throw away my garbage. Oh. Yeah, chat. So, moral of the story is, if you ever find a girl that gives you sex and massages, you keep on to that one. Yeah, and likes to eat food. Yeah. Yeah. Don't let that one slip out of your hands. Try your best, at least.
It's midnight. I ain't gonna sleep. It's gonna be a 20-30 minute drive before we get home. So when is TwitchCon? I'm kind of thinking about that right now. I wonder what TwitchCon is like. Probably hot shit because it's Twitch. It's owned by Amazon. What up, Private Cherokee? Tribe Cherokee, that excuse me, Tribe Cherokee. Welcome back, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, we might go to TwitchCon, I don't know. We'll think about it, you know, we'll investigate it. TwitchCon. I don't know, chat. What do you guys think? Would you guys want me to go to TwitchCon? Press 1 in the chat if you guys want me to go to TwitchCon. TwitchCon's probably like a summer thing, I imagine. What, like June, July? Get what? And drop a new album? I just want to sleep right now, chat. I want to go to bed. we'll go to Denmark, Copenhagen, Denmark, chat. Go to the Massage Therapy Championships. I'm also thinking about doing a blindfolded grill assembly. Maybe I can contact Weber to send me one of their grills and I'll assemble it blindfolded. I think it's the E310. I think that's the one that I've done so many of them of. If they can send me one of their grills, I'll assemble it blindfolded. Stream it. Am I hungry? I just ate. We're on our way back home from my massage therapist friend's house. I am pretty fat. I'm almost 200 pounds, if not 200 already. But Dark Road, yeah, I was just over at my massage therapist's friend's house for past I don't know, 3 hours, 4 hours. Towards the end, I'm sure some of the viewers they've clipped the VOD. Yeah, my massage therapist friend was giving me a massage, and I was definitely making some interesting noises. No happy ending. No. But you can make your, I don't know. We'll leave it up. We'll leave it up for interpretation. You can check the clips. I'm sure someone has clipped it. It only happened like what, less than an hour ago, maybe 30 minutes ago, because I just left her place. Yeah, I was off for the night. I was over at my friend's house, right? So, yeah, I was just hanging over at her place, just chilling, watching D&D, eating food. And they were smoking, hence the Quadtriple D. Quadtriple D is dinner, drugs, and Dungeons and Dragons. But of course, don't do drugs. But here in Washington, marijuana is legal. Hence the Quadtriple D. But yeah, earlier today I did a treadmill, and then I helped producer Denny install a, what do you call it, a glass shower door. That shit's fucking tough to drill into. Nice. Yeah, I wish I could smoke for relief, but I get so paranoid and I forget to breathe. So, yeah. I wish I had a better high when I smoked. I mean, I don't mind smoking, but like if I smoke, like I think I'd only smoke by myself, you know, because like I just fucking get zonked out. Like I'll zone out, and then you know I just like be in my own world. I'm not exactly functional when I smoke. Good for you. Incorporate some massages in your life, some yoga, masturbation, get yourself some jack-off crystals. You good. Yeah, dude. It's like a self-massage. Any kind of exercise is really good for you. Yes. Dr. Drill was saying that they've got a robot sex cafe, robot blowjob cafe over in the UK. Yeah, I'd like. Yeah, that's what he says. Yeah, I'd like a beach right about now, just right before I go to bed. That'd be nice. I've never truly had roadhead before. Oh God, sounds fucking amazing. You know what I'd like? I'd like to go to like the Czech Republic, drive around, pick me up a hitchhiker, get me some roadhead. Czech girls are fucking beautiful. Tall, skinny, pale. Yeah, Czech Republic girls. They're nice. I might be asleep when you get back, so I'm like 10 minutes away from my apartment. Lol. First time drinker. Hope your nephew feels better. He should after yakking. Yeah, still not. Alright, Andy. Talk about everybody else. I'm going to bed. See you guys tomorrow. It's been good. We'll stream all day tomorrow too. Night, guys. Night, Andy. Hope your nephew feels better.